Hi, it's Stephen here from Celebration Wave, and this is day 3 of the September daily draw. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot, Muted Edition, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Mabon Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And we'll go there. We have the Two of Swords. Decisions, choices to be made, but we're finding it difficult. To me, this is a card of indecision, inaction because of the inability to choose a way forward. It's almost like a mental paralysis, stalemate, because we can't think clearly enough about, we're weighing things up, we're undecided which way, is it this way or that way? And we can't see forward, or literally forward, externally, because of the blindfold. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe looking at it from an outward point of view is not going to help us. Maybe we need to look inward and listen to that voice within us that will tell us the way to go. Listen more to our intuition. I know we're trying to make a decision. We're making a choice. We're thinking of a plan. We're thinking of an action to decide upon, in our minds. But maybe our mind needs to be informed, not by input from outside of ourselves, but more or less input from within us. That may break the indecision. That may bring some clarity, because it's clarity that we need. It's a choice, and it's down to us to choose it. What this card also says is that we can postpone the decision, the choice, for a time, but there comes a point when no decision is not the decision that we can make, because circumstances may back us into a corner and make the decision for us, possibly. So making no decision, yes, we can have time to ponder, but for a time, and then we have to make the choice. I'm making a choice, whichever it is. Maybe it's better than not making a choice, because we're choosing it, we're in control, we're deciding it. And to me, that's the important thing, is that we make the decision, whatever the decision is going to be at the end of the day. I mean, to my mind, we'll never completely know 100% when we make the decision if it's 100% the right decision. We can trust that it is. To all intents and purposes, we feel and know that it is, but we won't know for sure until the decision is made and acted upon, and how it unfolds will tell us how right we were to choose that option. Now, that's not to say that the other option that perhaps we were considering was right if we're finding difficulties along the way that we choose, because that might have had difficulties too. But there's more of a sense of confirmation, perhaps. There may be a confirmation further down the line. There may even not. We'll just have to make the choice and work with it and make it the best that we make of it, the best we can. As I say, I think what the main message is, there's a choice to be made. You may not be able to see that, this choice may seem very good. This other choice may seem equally good. So looking at it on that, it's difficult to choose between them. So that's where, when you're assessing things, maybe you need to listen to, or which does your heart seem to get drawn to most? Where's the motivation the most? We've been talking about motivation with the other when we've had like the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The putting our energy out there, which is the important thing. And maybe that as we begin to see results of that, the decision is about what next. What do we do with this? And maybe that's what we can't decide. So that may be the decision we need to make. But a decision made is better than no decision made in the long run. Yes, by all means, as I said, weigh things up, think it through, listen to your inner voice, and then when all that's done, we make the decision, because there comes a point where a decision has to be made, one thing to another. Also to consider, are there aspects, if it's between like 2 avenues, for instance, is there something in common? Is there something complementary to each other in each of those that we can join together to make a third option? That's always a possibility. But whatever it is, the bottom line is make the decision. Take the time you need. Get the clarity you need. And then when that's the case, make the decision. And go for it. Just make the best of it as that you can. And because I think sometimes the universe waits for us and it's ready to back us, and it's not too invested about which choice we make, and the universe will back us whichever, but it's just waiting for us to come down one side or the other, and then it'll back us on that choice. So make the choice. Try and fend off this, indecision. Is it a sense of security? And then the other card, the other representation of this, the swords are crossed over the heart. Maybe the indecision is because we're protecting our heart. We're protecting being hurt. We're protecting mistakes happening. We've got an insecurity about making a decision. We need to have the confidence to make one. That's what the 2 of Swords says to us today. Okay, very quickly, because it's been a very long time on that. Let's see what oracle card we get. And it's Straw Bale. She's got the candles here, the Straw Bale. She's got her arms outstretched, similar to but she's not holding any swords. It's time you step out of your comfort zone, take up space, and reach new heights. Now, that ties in the sense that the right decision may be what takes you out of your comfort zone, and that might be what's causing you to hesitate and not make the decision, because it's going to take you out of your comfort zone, if only a little. And it's that, as I say, that insecurity. But be willing to go outside of your comfort zone if you feel that it's the right decision to be made, even if it takes you out of your comfort zone. That's how you grow and how you reach new heights. So, take the step, have the courage to make the choice and move forward. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 4. It's day 3 today. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.